So hello and welcome back to Test Drive Thursday. Today we're looking at this Renault Premium tuning mod, so let's get straight into the customization. So here we are inside the truck configurator. Now cabins, as usual, you've got the two sort of choices. You've got the normal roof, both are sort of sleepers here. It's just the headroom that you've got to choose between, so you've got normal and the high roof. Personally, I do like the normal roof. With the high roof, I don't like how that sort of sticks out there, but I suppose once you put a visor on it, it doesn't look that bad at all. But I do like how that line is sort of followed around, where it sort of expands at the back. It looks pretty cool. Onto the chassis, there's loads to choose from. We've got starting off with you've got different variations of 4x2 basically. You got the one with the tyre here. You got a fuel tank, or I believe it's about maybe like AdBlue or something. I might be completely wrong, but can I remove that? Why won't it let me? Hang on. Let's go 6x2, and there we go. So you can see the difference. Either a massive tank or some other stuff there. I'm not too sure what it is. Not too sure if that's going to be sort of represented with the truck's range, but those tanks are massive. Then you got the 6x2, 6x2 4, 6x2 tag, 6x2 4 mid, and the 6x4. Engines, we've only got 3 to choose from. We've got all Euro 5, so maybe 380 horsepower up to 460 horsepower. Torque goes from 1800 Newton meters to 2200. Transmissions, we've got quite a few here. We've got 6 speeds, 12 speeds, 16 speeds, and yeah, I believe that's it. All with different ratios and with and without retarders. On the interior, I like how they've added the manual transmission here, represented in game. Obviously that won't be animated, but it's cool that it is in there. You can see if you go for the auto, that's removed. It's like a little cubby hole there, and then the sort of drive neutral reverse stalk is on the side of the steering wheel. So that's a really cool detail, and also you can see the pedal going away. You don't really see that often, so that's really nice. Again, all different variations with the UK as well, which is cool that they've added that in. Let's go through the different variations here. Privilege, oh, it's not that. Privilege, excellence, excellence black. I don't like the orange on the seat, I have to say that. I don't like those textures. Racing, that's not actually that bad actually. What else we got? Excellence, I keep clicking the wrong one. So yeah, there is quite a good range there to choose from. I like with the manual and auto little modelling down there. You got some pre-built skins in here, and I like how they got the engine power on the side. That's very well done. And then pretty much all of the sort of normal available DLC skins and everything that you could want. And if you go up here, you've got some sort of realistic skins, which is really nice. Let's see if we can find any Renault Premium. So yeah, that's really well done. Now look at the amount of dots on here. We've got down here, we've got some mud flaps, loads of mud flaps. You got the lower grille guard, that actually works quite nice. Daytime running lights, they look a bit stuck on to me, not sure if I like them, but cool that they're there. Then you got the bull bar, they're just all standard, they don't really fit in my opinion. You can sort of paint or sort of make plastic all the bottom bit down here, depending on if you're on a budget or not, I suppose. Not sure what the difference between these are. Maybe if we remove that, we'll be able to see. So yeah, there you go. With or without that sort of lip at the bottom. Lights, I like how you can make them black. That's really nice. So if you're going for like a black sort of skin, they just sort of fade in, and that'll look very cool. You can sort of make that black as well. That looks very nice. Makes it a lot more modern, let's say. and then you can put some little lights on there like the strobes if you're going for like heavy duty, but I doubt you'd be doing that in a sort of powered truck like this. But cool nevertheless. On the mirrors, aluminium, paint or plastic. And now this is what I was on about. When you go for a sun visor, that works so much better in my opinion. It just fits, and it's got, you got the Renault racing trucks on there as well. Those on the inside, that's on the inside. You got the front mirror. I like how that's in the center, because when you're here you don't have to sort of glance all the way over there. It's in your sort of viewpoint, which is very helpful. You got the flags and some mirrors. You got some decals for the windows, which I don't usually have. Right down here, sort of normal door handle options. Put a Euro 5 sticker on it if you want. You got separate options for the door steps, which is pretty random. Not sure why you'd want different door steps, but there you go. You can have them if you want. You can put the chocks in there. There's loads of detail. Then you've got the side skirts again. So if you go for the plastic down the bottom, you might want to go for the plastic side skirts. But then again, if you are going for plastic down here, you're probably doing it on a budget, aren't you? So I'm not sure why you would go for side skirts anyway, but you can if you want to. And they're also the same price as the paint ones, so bit confusing. You can sort of change the colours of the cables, which I've never seen before. That's pretty nice. And then you got the spoiler on the side. So depending for what sort of type of trailer you go for. So if you go for a box trailer, you probably want to go for that. But if not, you can just go for this one. Around the back, you got the options for the mud flaps. We've done the spoiler. So I believe we're now onto the inside. We just got those options up there and then the beacon. So yeah, on the inside you got all the different options for the wheel. That's fairly bright, but I do actually like that, to be honest. You got standard, exclusive, racing. You got like the cabin accessories. What's this? Raven emblem. That's the stickers. That's the flag. Standard stuff, curtains, and the stuff on there. So you got the what do you call it, sat nav here, with a white border or a black. Personally I prefer black. You could go for the sort of normal SCS one, but this one's labelled TomTom, which is pretty cool. So I think that's all of the options that you can go for. So now I'm going to do a time lapse of me building this truck to my spec. Okay then, so here we are, all fully configured. Now I've gone for this sort of Ruby Star Porsche red, which I actually really like, with the grey and black accents and the sort of grey window surround. It looks very nice. Very close to the colour of this trailer actually, because it's not quite pink, and it's not quite red, sorry. But yeah, I actually really like that. It looks really good. I went with the daytime running lights, as you can see. They actually look pretty good. And I really like the black lights and black grille. That it does actually look pretty good, if I say so. A lot of people don't like the Renaults, but I actually do like them. On the inside, as I said, it's cool having the manual there. You don't usually have that. Some of the textures aren't that good in here, but in general it is pretty nice. I mean, the seats are pretty good. The sort of choice that you got with the interior colours is actually pretty good, as I've shown you. The sort of dashboard has been redone, new displays. The parking brake isn't very high quality, but this doesn't really matter from a distance. But yeah, you got the AdBlue and fuel levels. I went with the sort of massive tanks, so let's see how much range we've got. Right, where is it? So many displays. Where does it say my range? Let me just turn it on. See all the displays flickering then, that was pretty nice. Where does it say my total range? I'm not going mad, am I? It just tells me how full it is. I presume that's kilometers per hour. It'll tell me out here. Hang on. 1,500 miles. That might increase when we get going and it sort of recalculates everything. But yeah, very, very cool. Yeah, I really like this about the Renault. When you rev it sort of too high, then the red zone comes alive, which is so cool. But yeah, let's get going. It's 11 tons this, and we got the top engine, the 460 horsepower, with 2,200 newton meters. I love the indicator sound. It's so cool. Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the road. Right, let's go left here. I feel like I've got the AI turned off. I usually do that for like thumbnails and stuff, but oh, there we go. Turned it back on. But yeah, it's a very smooth drive. That's what I like about the Renaults. The sort of power delivery is very good, visibility is excellent, and I've gone with the 6-speed Allison gearbox, manual obviously, and it's just geared so well. I mean, the acceleration's really, really good. I mean, for a 460 engine, it's not massively powerful, but you can just ride the torque really nicely. Those indicators are so cool, and I have to say, the configuration's really nice. I'm definitely going to put a link to this in my mod spreadsheet, and a link to the mod spreadsheet is in the description if you want to have a go. If you do like Renaults, as I said, I know quite a few people hate the Renault Premium, but I actually don't mind it, especially when you've got mods like this that have done it really well. I mean, I really like all the red backlighting. That'd be really nice at night. Very easy to read. As I said, the pillars are so small and the visibility is excellent. I mean, you got the front mirror there, so you can see how close you are to things, which is very useful for when you're reversing in tight spaces. Let's get into 6th gear here. And yeah, you can barely hear it. I mean, most of that sort of tyre roar and wind noise. The engine, really, really quiet. Especially considering this is not like a latest gen Euro 6 engine or anything. It's probably about 10 years old, this engine. Handles pretty well. I mean, we've got the sort of low roof, so the centre of gravity is not going to be too high. You don't get like the steering of a Scania, but it definitely doesn't roll about too much, which is very good. I mean, if you drop it down into 4th, yeah, I definitely feel like it's got no power left up in that rev range. I mean, most power is actually in the green zone, to be honest. That's where I'm changing, about 1400. So you're not going to be doing too bad on fuel either. I mean, we've done, so far on this tiny journey, we've done 75 litres every 100 mile. Which is actually pretty good considering this is the first time I've driven this truck. We've only done, what, about 10 miles in it. And yeah, we're getting that sort of fuel economy already. So yeah, very, very nice. Definitely recommend you giving it a go if you feel up to it. And yeah, I just love the colour scheme that I've gone for. Really sort of not in your face, but definitely noticeable. Right, we're going to go left in here and see what it's like reversing. I think we're around the back. Indicators are so unusual though. Never really heard them any like it, to be honest. Let's go all the way over here. Now look at that front mirror, how useful that is being there. Oh, I didn't see that. Right, round we go. Look at that, the trailer wheels are sort of sticking out. It's a bit weird. It's like they've got spacers on or something. Alright, apparently it's accepting that. But yeah, very, very nice truck. Look at the wheel sort of retracting as well. It's just the detail on this mod. It's done very well. So yeah, there we go. If you enjoyed that video, please do give me a like, subscribe for more, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.